when I started working in a law firm, everybody there went to like really prestigious, it was a really small firm. And again, it's like going back to your point of the like intersection of tech and law. It's like these people were so bright. They all went to great schools. And I was like, I really should have maybe went to a better college. And I really carried that with me for a long time, being having a lot of imposter syndrome around just my colleagues, especially then you go into Google and it's like, oh, everybody went to Harvard or something. And that really sat with me for a long time. I always sort of said, like, one of my biggest regrets was like not trying to go to a better, quote unquote, better school. But now I feel like it's almost sort of flipped for me because I feel that I'm like, wait a second, but my colleagues now are those folks that went to those schools. And so I sort of feel like, oh, maybe that was my path, that was their path. And we ended up getting to a similar place, at least for my, in my particular role. And so I was like, maybe actually like for me that made sense. And for the millions of students that also go to state schools, like it shows that we can be in this position. So in a way it's kind of like flipped, but that was certainly something I carried with me for, I mean, at least a decade. I also had the really unfortunate timing of I graduated college during the 2008 recession. So it was like everybody was either not finding a job or they were just like, I'm just going to go back to school and get my master's right away because there's just nothing to do. So that was the added sort of like nobody had anywhere to go that really clouded that experience, I think, for me and a lot of the people that were in and around my class. So yeah, that kind of interestingly I think has shifted a little bit, but I still think about it.